In FIBA World Cup. And we have Tunisia, the hosts, facing off against Egypt in a North African battle here. Tunisia, the currently only unbeaten team in Group E. 7 wins and 0 losses for them in qualification so far. As we see our 3 games in Group E, Cameroon having just defeated Morocco, and then Chad facing off against Angola later tonight. There is the current positions. Top 2, remember, will automatically qualify for the 2019 World Cup in China, and the best 3rd place finish as well from the 2 groups. And at this moment in time, it looks like that best 3rd place finisher will come from Group E, our group, and that is relevant for Egypt, who currently sit in 4th position, 1 game behind Cameroon, and they want or need to win here against Tunisia to try and keep the pace with Cameroon before their all-important clash tomorrow night. So it is a Tunisian team that has got an embarrassment of riches. They've gone through the first round of qualification unscathed, and now they come back home here to Tunis, to the suburbs of Tunis, bringing back into their team Salah Mejri and Michael Roll as well. 2 key performers for them. It's a Tunisian team which has cemented itself at the top of African basketball in recent years, and their head coach there, Mario Palmer, as we listen to the national anthems. Now, after Egypt, the national anthem of Tunisia. Teams shake hands, coaches as well. Meet in the middle. This is an important game for both of these 2 teams. Tunisia trying to keep that momentum, being unbeaten in Group E, winning record. And then for Egypt, as we said, trying to keep pace with Cameroon, who moved just 1 game ahead of them. So we see our 3 officials for today's game. The 3rd team involved, they were kept busy in the last game. 58 fouls called between Cameroon and Morocco last time out. Let's hope there's not quite as many in this one. Everybody in attendance will be looking for a free-flowing game, as we see the Tunisian team coming off a victory last night against Morocco. Comfortable win for them, 65-50. Egypt. Look at their roster, 99-83 they won against Egypt last night. Guys to keep an eye out for last night, Youssef Abdul Susha was the leading scorer, the number 12, but historically you've got to look at The number 50, Assem Morai, plays his basketball professionally in Germany last season. He was a mainstay of this Egyptian team. And then the big Omar Arabi as well, who had a strong game with 18 points and 10 rebounds last night. It is a formidable front line for Egypt, but one which will have its work cut out today with Tunisia's version of their formidable front line as well. Salah Mejri and Makram Ben Ramdan, two players which have dominated African basketball in recent years. There is the Tunisian lineup for Michael Roll, Makram Ben Ramdan, and Salah Mejri, as we said, that 3-4-5 punch. But they are more than that. Last night, a balanced scoring effort. Zayed Shanufi had 13, El Mabrouk, the number 7, had 13 as well. And Michael Roll, 13 himself. Alongside Mohamed Hadadini, the number 9, the 4th man into double digits with 10 points. It's a low-scoring but comfortable victory, really, for Tunisia. Had a strong period across the second and third quarters, winning that 47-23, just cemented the game for them. As we see Zayed Shanufi, 13 points, as I said, for him last night, 4 of 9 from the field, 2 assists as well. He has that ability to step out, making 3 threes last night. He can play in the team, which is so important to this Tunisian lineup. Michael Roll, naturalised player for Tunisia, had a strong game. On the other hand, Egypt were made to work. They trailed after the first quarter against Chad, but recovered. As we see their starting 5, Abdul Shusha, Khalifa, El Magari, Matuk, and Arabi, placing the starting lineup for Marai. Will come off the bench for head coach Kihir. And now we'll turn our attentions to the Tunisian starting lineup. Major surprises for them. Abada Shanufi in the backcourt alongside Michael Roll, Ben Ramdan, and Salah Mejri. Roll and Shanufi will alternate between the 2 and the 3 position. Young Omar Abada, apparent for this Tunisian team, an English-time youngster, becoming more and more influential year on year. It's a Tunisian team that had great success in the 2015 AfroBasket Championships, a tournament which was held here in this very arena in Rads, or the outskirts of Tunis, the capital. Finished in 3rd position in the end, defeating Senegal in the 3rd-4th playoff in a tournament that was won by Nigeria. Both these two teams, how they respond after the games last night then. Egypt with the routine victory against the Chad team, which has done well to qualify to this stage of the competition, really. For Tunisia, they were made to work by their North African rivals in a low-scoring game. Morocco, we know, like to control that tempo. Interesting to see how they come out here today. Coach Mario Palmer, head coach of the national team for Tunisia, and the Portuguese coach, has experience in Angola. There's a number of AfroBaskets for Angola as the head coach, and then 2017 Tunisia as well, where they won that gold title after getting the bronze medal in 2015. The current African champions, and showing why with their performances so far. So we are ready to get underway here. It is Group E action. Tunisia win the tip. They're in the white uniforms. And they start with the first possession. First three is no good for Michael Roll. Egypt in the red uniforms get the first score of the game. A strong drive then, and finish from El Magadi. Play from him, straight action Ufi. No fear there. And now Roll again on that far side. Comes off the screen. Salah Mejri likes to shoot that early three. Always likes to get one away in the early stages of any national team performance. Way short from him. And a stuttering start for the hometown team. Egypt, methodical in their approach. No Al Gamel for them. The leading scorer in preparation so far, and go to the inside, and Arabi, a big man, one of the few men who can match up size-wise with Salah Mejri. Africa, shoe up. Commits his first foul. Now Tunisia still searching for their first points. Abada trying to find some room, goes to the inside. Shanufi, good strong move from him along the baseline. And use his size. And he gets Tunisia on the board. On the top, trying to find some room. Sure goes behind the back. Mejri says no. Here comes Ben Ramdan. Puts it on the floor, can't finish though. And the other way, Egypt 3 against 2. Behind the back pass, Aradi has it rejected by Ben Ramdan. The referee calls the foul. Omar Arabi didn't have the speed to get back in transition. Turned out to work for him though, as he was ahead of everyone in transition. Now the big man will be at the line. Can't hit the first. And college basketball in the US, Arabi, for the University of South Carolina. Sorry, Southern California, USC. Now Michael Roll on that far side. Ben Ramdan takes the contact, kicks it out. Roll, puts it on the floor. Tough runner from him, comes up short. Good defense from Egypt here. Has to push the other way. And a foul is going to be called. Push. Matok. Went on it alone. Show the foul. He will go to the line for 2 shots. Omar Matuk. Only about 11 minutes per game, usually, in the qualification. The numbers less than impressive. Less than a point per game. He scores that one. Started confidently here. Abada off the screen. Waits for Mejri. Rolls to the ring. Mejri, what a finish. With the contact. Made it look easy. Anything but that. Salah Mejri rolling. Players in front of him. So often we see big guys, will take that pass. Well, first of all, they might not take the pass, and other times They'll run into the traffic, but watch the ability of Mejri to avoid the contact. In charge, take the foul and still score. So Tunisia, not the best start, but hanging with Egypt here, have started brightly. 1 point lead. To the inside. Turned over. And the pass from Khalifa. Going the other way. Abada. Couldn't get the finish. There's Shusha. Doesn't like the call. He's a defensive specialist. Abada steadies himself. That's number one. Abada, first point for him. Three points in 16 minutes last night. That's the second. And Tunisia have their first lead of the game. Shusha trying to find someone. Switching defense from Tunisia. Michael Roll. Matched up against Khalifa. Puts it on the floor. Khalifa has that three-point range. Tipped away. Look at the effort from Tunisia getting down the floor, but a loose pass from Chanufi. They had numbers in transition. Now going the other way, Egypt. They have the opportunity. Wide open three. Doesn't go. Up and down game here. Both teams happy to play a fast tempo. Roll comes off the screen. Steps through and puts it home. He's a tough, hard Michael Roll off that ball screen. Such an excellent shooter. You can't go underneath. At the moment you chase after him, if he gets into the lane, uses his size so well. Big guard. Another Californian. Good defense from Abada. And look at Ben Ramdan get into it first. He's going to go all the way. Finishes with the easy dunk. Tunisia creating offense from their defense. Now the question is, Egypt, after such a bright start, where will they go for points? Arabi couldn't tip it home after the miss from Matuk. Now the three from Khalifa. Doesn't go. Roll pushing in transition. Waits. Calls the play. Gives it to Mejri. Mejri thinks about the three. It's now to Michael Roll. Roll. Just three on the clock. Abada. Feet set. String music from Omar Abada. Great looking stroke from him. Tunisia, after a shaky start, really have established themselves here. And all about the defensive end. Shusha steps back for three. Doesn't get it. Khalifa with the rebound, but loses it as he had the opportunity to score. And Matuk's got to back it out. Goes out of bounds. 8 on the clock. Shusha goes out. You see Mohamed come in for the first time. So number 11, Lithi. Still no Marai for Egypt. There's the foul. Goes against Salah Mejri. Comes from the weak side. Trying to get the block, something he's known for. Couldn't quite get the timing right on that one. Khalifa misses the first. He's got that, low action. but usually a very good shooter. Range for the big guy all the way out to the three-point line. Gets the roll on the second, despite the attentions of Salamejri trying to tip it away. So Abada takes the contact. Picks the ball up early. Then Ram down there to help him. Oh, good feed from Roll. Mejri met high though by Arabi. Not often Salamejri is met high above the ring as he was there by Arabi. The three from Maragari. He knocks it down. Defense goes underneath the screen. He just stops and fires the three. Abada trying to find some room. Ben Ramdan for three. Responds. Three of his own. Both teams matching each other here. Oh, and Ben Ramdan with the steal and finish. Great start for him. Already 7 points. He had a quiet one yesterday. And traditionally for him, usually he is the lifeblood of this team. Just 6 points in 26 minutes last night. And the victory over Morocco already is outdone that here in the early stages. As Khalifa goes with the left hand, can't finish, collects his own rebound though. And a turnover from Mohamed Mido on the back of his shirt. Pull up from Abada. And doesn't go. Michael Roll with the runner. It is good. Ten-point advantage. Early stages here for Tunisia. Egypt's just struggling to score points as Khalifa fires up a high three. Doesn't go. Another way, Mejri collects it on the inside, is fouled on the way up. And he'll go to the line for two. Nathan Khalifa is going to go to the bench after committing the personal foul. Mejri at the line. And the first is Elidani comes in. Strong game from him last night. Lead to 11 already in this one. Egypt going to have to find a way. It's not easy with Salamejri there. Talking to the crowd, he is a fan favourite here in Tunis, Salamejri. Tunisia will go into the 2-3 zone. Out of bounds. Mido trying to find some room, has it tipped away. Michael Roll, first man to it. Scoops it ahead. Amabruk gives it back. Adidani takes it. Amabruk, good three-point shooter. Fakes it, gets some room. Too strong on the runner. Egypt coming the other way. Tough pull up, doesn't go. There's just no challenge against Salamejri on the glass. Roll, zips the pass forward to Chanufi. He doesn't get it to drop. We're inside the final minute of this first quarter. Mido sells a little fake. Great play from him. Mabruk claims the travel. Not sure about that one. I think it was good play from Mohamed. This little fake from him. It's in the air. Smart play. For Egypt, they're going to have some substitutions, as do Tunisia. Chinoufi goes out. Abdallah has come in for Egypt. That says Rami Gennady. And Oussem Marai as well. So wholesale changes for Egypt. For Tunisia, we will see Slimani for the first time, number 45. Al-Mabrouk pushes Michael Roll through. Here is Michael Roll. Sahameshri took a shot. Seems to have taken a hit. Sahameshri, not a happy man. He says he seems to have taken a shot. Let's have a look. I'm not really sure there's anything in that angle. Didn't seem to be anything untoward. Not sure he's shaken up though. He didn't like it. Rami Gennady on the other side for Egypt. Up to 7 for Tunisia. Roll collects it. Skip it. Haridani. 3-point shot. It was good. He had a strong game last night. Haridani is the offensive threat. It's down his first look. 12-point lead. 3 seconds remaining. Mido loses it. Does he know? He's got to get it away. Egypt don't. And strong defense once again from Tunisia. Something we've seen throughout this first quarter really has set them off to a fine start. They lead this one after 10 minutes, 24-12. Now, sure, when we get the statistics, the offensive production for Tunisia will be first class with 24 points, but for me, it's all about the defensive end. They've allowed themselves to get out in the open floor, get easy opportunities in transition from their defense. Well, the percentage is 58% in Tunisia. They've been dominated on the glass, surprisingly. Some of that is because Egypt have 5 offensive rebounds. And they've only gone 3 for 13 from the field. Gives a lot more opportunity for them to get offensive rebounds. And the defense of Tunisia is the story in this first 10 minutes. Really has done a good job of wrapping up the Egyptian offense. And you can see why this Tunisian team is unbeaten in qualification. Current African champions after their victory in 2017. We are back to action. Abdallah on the floor for Egypt. As Mido will bring it in. Gennady with the ball. Yathini, Marai, and Abdallah make up their 5. Gennady, long jumper doesn't go. Here is Oussem Marai, man I've spoken about. Rolling to the ring, but the pass is too strong for him. Open look in the corner, doesn't go. And a strong rebound from Lihani. And Tunisia, new man into the game. It is Haridani. A lot of room for him to go one-on-one. He loses it. An unsportsmanlike foul. Looks like it's going to be a foul, yeah. Haridani trying to clear this man out of the way. We call for the unsportsmanlike. So wholesale changes for Tunisia from that first quarter. Michael Roll goes out. He was the only man that started, still on the court. He's out now. You see Lihani, a 3-on-3 legend in Tunisia. Now showing his quality at the 5-on-5 game. Tunisia will go with Elmer Burke, Haridani, Lihani, Mouli and Slimani as their 5. Kanadi makes 2 of 2. And it'll be a sideline possession as well for Egypt. See if that can get them a spark here. You're going to have to find a way to score points, put points on the board. Marai slides into the low post where it's so effective as the 3. Misses everything. Abdallah looked around, didn't really have any options, so just decided to take the 3. Misses badly. Now Egypt, bit of pressure. Just token, try and take some time off the clock, go back into man-to-man. And Brook comes and collects it, uses the screen, flips it over to the far side. Good penetration and kick out. Oh, beautiful extra pass. Haridani clips the ring. Great basketball. Elmer Brook applauded his team. Great spacing and ball movement from them. They got the look they wanted. We'll see, he's just made 1. Missed that one though. 10-point lead still for Tunisia. Oh, loses a man with a good crossover. Can't finish at the ring with all the hard work. Elmer Brook turns it over. And Ganati playing that tough defense. It is Ganati then. Looking to the inside. Marai double teamed, but finds the room still. If you haven't seen Osam Marai play before, he is a man who has a remarkable array of footwork moves in and around the basket. Doesn't have great lift as a big man, isn't particularly big, but always seems to find that room with some great feet. Ghani finds some room for an easy layup for him. Now there's pressure from Tunisia. Shot clock already to 10 seconds now. Egypt having broken the 3-point line, they do now. As Abdallah tries to force his way up. Slimani doesn't like the call. Abdallah using that size, gets himself to the free throw line. Can't convert with the free throw though. The second is good. Well, after such a strong start, Tunisia just kind of pegged back here. Game lost some of that momentum it had. Changing defense from Egypt. A little bit of a zone from there. Lahani dances the baseline and gets the finish. Great work from Lahani. Now Egypt trying to find some room. Quick hands on the steal from Haridani. He's going to start the break. Doesn't have the numbers, but still decides to keep pushing. Now they'll wait. Elmer Brook penetrates. The space from Tunisia. Shot clock to 5. El Mabrouk finds a little room for the 3. Too strong from him. Gennady using that drag screen, that early screen, finds Marai. Marai unable to finish though. Lehani does a good job challenging the shot. Egypt slip into man-to-man defense now. Tunisia. Wait. El Mabrouk penetrates the baseline, kicks it out. The open 3 doesn't go. Shot clock sounds. Tunisia got all 5 bench players on the floor. Wonder how long they'll wait before returning some of those starters. Of course, played last night as well. Marai again using that great footwork he has. Finds the room around the basket and he gets the score. So Austin Marai goes to 4. Egypt chipping away at this lead. Back into single digits. Marigani looking for Lehani on the cut. It's taken away. Foul. And there's Gennady. Right. Mabrouk, El Mabrouk. Abdallah's going to come back into the game. And he is. See if he can raise up this energy again for Tunisia. In no hurry, goes over to Marai. Marai backing it down, waiting. Knew the double team was coming, but gets it away before the double gets set. Marai, 6 points in limited minutes. He's only played 5 minutes in the game. Given a very important scoring lift for Egypt, and now a chance for them once again. Here he is, Marai. Evades the charge, draws the foul. And he will be at the line for 2 shots. Lehani wanders to the bench as it's going to be a timeout, and Tunisia, after such a strong first quarter, lost their way here in the second. 9-4 in favour of Egypt.
But they have changed the defense, so we need to see if they have 2 players here. If they have 2, we play white. If they have one guy, we play green. Green the guy, you go corner to corner, and you play, driving, pass the ball, go corner, center, speak, the ball. Nothing happened. Again, drive, cut baseline. If not, we play white. They are confusing us.
نلعب تاني هيد. بص عليا بره. العب هيد تاني. اروح من فوق وارجع مان تو مان. يلا.
Marai, what an introduction he has been for the Egyptian team. Off the bench here today. 3 of 4 from the field, 6 points. In less than 6 minutes, and he'll be at the line here. Salah Mejri just has a word with him. Different front line for him to go against now. Mejri and Ben Ramdan back in. As Tunisia have returned a lot of their starters. It is Marai, second free throw made. And the lead. The one stage was as high as 12, back to 6 now. Egypt again using this switching zone. Or switching between zone and man. A lot of switching defense in the man-to-man as well. Ben Ramdan collects and scores. Got a feed from Michael Roll. Gennady. Dribbling, waiting. Mariah eventually comes to set the screen. Gennady pulls up, tough jump shot. 5 for the rebound. He bounces back to Gennady. Not sure what he was doing in there. Collected the ball. Now Mido looking for Mariah, has to kick it out. Oh, good fake. The layup doesn't go. Here comes Tunisia the other way. Rolls pass. Deflected out. Thingy. Happy with his finish at the other end. It's going to be a sideline possession here. And runs on again, sliding into the post, kicks it out. Bullet pass to Michael Roll, doesn't get it to go. Now Mido the other way. Gennady, back to Mido. Oh, wants it. Eventually gets it against Salamejri. Mejri seems to like this challenge. Mido turns it over, 3 against 1 now. Make it 4 as Mejri joins the party and lays it up. Michael Roll knew he was there, just dropped it behind him. Good transition basketball. Again, Egypt killing this tempo. Working in the half court, the 3, in and out. Rebound from Mejri. Roll, kicks ahead. Abada, gonna go all the way. Wanted the foul, didn't get it. Chance for Egypt. And on the floor hard, 4 guys. Kicking out the same corner. Now, this time, Mido. Can't hit the 3. Mariah works harder than anyone else on the glass and may well give him 3 points the old-fashioned way. Mariah, offensive rebound and score. Meshri wants to travel. As Abdallah comes in. Mariah can't add the bonus to move to 10 points. Skip pass roll. Gives it to Elmer Brook. Then Ramdan, the extra pass. Abdallah. Great basketball from Tunisia. Abdallah knocks it down in the end, but the penetration, kick, and extra pass, just too quick, too much for Egypt to recover to. Marai, and one man, it's been a thorn in the side for Tunisia. Travel this time. Apologizes. You can see the threat of Mariah and the way that Tunisia have faced up to guard him. Double teams coming instantly if he turns towards the baseline. They know what a threat he is, how key he is for this Egyptian team. Foul is going to be called against Salamejri, trying to post up. A conversation between the 2 big men. Trying to establish that position. Referee said he just pushed off. Moved Marai out of the way, so we've got a timeout here. 3rd foul against Salamejri. He may well have to come out, see some extended bench time. Frustrated man, Salamejri, 6 points and 5 rebounds for him. Tunisia still with the 11-point lead.
هنا تنزل اعمل سكرين اهوت لرامي، رامي تعالى اعمل سكرين لرامي. خلاص انتوا الاثنين سترايكر سكرين. تعالوا معايا نقف تحت ولا حد انا انت تاني واحد. خلاص لو لعب زون
points, but go to Amiba and control the ball because we are winning for 11 points. Be calm, okay? Let's go, come on.
Hey!
To action. Final 80-odd seconds of play in this first half. Tunisia played a fine defensive effort, holding Egypt to just 24 points up until this stage. And if it wasn't for Osam Morai, who has 9 of those 24 for Egypt, they really would be in a hole. Nadi has played well at the point, calling the play. 13 seconds left on this clock. Here it is Morai. Posting up against Ben Ramdan, spins away. Can't finish this time though. Over attention from Lahani to slip down and help out. Ben Ramdan this time out to the perimeter. He's going to lose it. Referee says it's tipped away. So we'll stay with Tunisia. Cool. Good hands. On that occasion from Abdallah. Zone from Egypt out of bounds. Tunisia managed to get it in bounds. Took a while though. Ramdan is not happy on the far side. Walked away from the play after taking a shot to the face. Abdallah for 3. Can't get it. Ramdan crashes the glass. Egypt now come down quickly before deciding to hold and wait. Just as I say that, I'll take the 3 with Abdallah. Doesn't hit it. Chance for Tunisia to milk some time here at the end of the first half. Trying to execute surely. Ben Ramdan, Michael Rowe will be involved. Nahani has to step on the baseline and explodes up with the finish out of nothing. Nahani has provided a scoring spark. Morai, when the buzzer sounds, tries to respond but fails. And Tunisia, an impressive defensive performance for them. Despite some wobbles at the start of that second quarter, they have the 13-point lead, 37-24 here at the half. And Osam Morai put together a very impressive first half performance going against this talented front line from Tunisia. But really, the Tunisian defense, you feel like it's always got that extra gear if it needs it. They established the early lead and perhaps took a little foot off the gas in their execution before the starters returned and steadied the ship. Just 8% for Egypt from three-point range, 35% from 2. They have done well on the offensive end, 8 offensive rebounds, giving them a lot of second shot opportunities. Tunisia so efficient offensively, helped by the breakaway layups they have had from their defense. They've got a comfortable lead here at the moment, despite the fact there's still a long way to go in this one. I feel like Tunisia have the ability. 15 points in transition from them, 9 points from turnovers, 20 of their 37 coming in the paint. They've led for 17 minutes. Tunisia really showing why they are the unbeaten team in Group E. 7-0 they are. Only Nigeria, the other team, has an unbeaten record in Group F. They are. Work to do for Egypt. How will they recover in this second half? I'm going to leave you with a couple of highlights and a short break before we'll come back to see, will Egypt be able to recover and get themselves back into the game, or will it be Tunisia that have too much for the Afro-Basket champions? Make sure you stay with us. We'll be back in probably about 7 or 8 minutes' time. Welcome back to Radzen. We are here in the suburb of Tunis, the capital in Tunisia. It is Group E action. If you're just joining us, Tunisia have the 13-point lead at halftime. It's been a defensive performance of the highest degrees from Tunisia so far in this one. Egypt held multiple times offensively, and really, if it wasn't for Osman Marai for Egypt, things could have been much worse. He has 9 of their 24 points. He's played particularly well offensively. 4 of 7 from the field. You take away his 4 field goals, the rest of the team combined have 3. And you can see what a struggle it has been for Egypt to score points. For Tunisia, with their first 5 on the floor, looked very impressive indeed. They look like a team which is the current AfroBasket champions and sitting 7-0 in qualification for the 2019 World Cup. Head coach Mario Palmer there is a man who knows about winning in Africa. He's won 4 AfroBasket titles with Angola and now Tunisia. And you've got to say, he's got this Tunisian team performing well here. They have this 37-24 lead as we begin the second half. Tunisia with their first possession. Give it over to Michael Roll. And now he gives it to Ben Ramdan. Roll gets it back with the handoff. Wide open shot. Can't get it to go. Abada, Ben Ramdan, Chanufi, Lahani and Michael Roll, the 5 on the floor for Tunisia as they get an extra possession here. Ben Ramdan with the good fake, dances to the inside, but a loose pass from him. Gives it back to Egypt, who will push with Shusha. He goes all the way, can't finish it. Good work on the glass from Egypt, as they did in the first half. They've got a number of offensive rebounds. This time, they managed to finish it off. Mido, the point guard, knocks down the 3. His first field goal of the game. As they were out there with Shusha, Al-Magadi, Khalifa, Mido and Arabi on the inside. 5 for Egypt. Michael Roll reverses it around to Lahani. A lot of time and space for him. And now Ben Ramdan. Oh, beautiful little pass to the cutting Abada. Ben Ramdan squares up. Looked like he was going to attack against the slower but bigger Arabi. Instead, Abada makes a beautiful cut. Mido feeds Arabi. Arabi going to that strong right hand, but fails to convert after the 18-10 game last night. Roll sneaks out in transition and gets the easy score. Khalifa couldn't get back in time. Michael Roll is such an addition to this Tunisian team. 6 points from him, but he's worth so much more than that. Again to Tunisia. Roll. Reverses to Lahani. Lahani to Abada. Abada's got the little baseline drive. Gets the step and is fouled by Mido. Come on, Omar Abada. 9 points, 2 assists here for him tonight. Abada plays his club basketball here in Rads. Played his entire career for this team. This is both though. 25 years of age. And a steal. This time he'll look to finish in transition. He can't. Mido does a great job in getting back. The ball will stay with Tunisia though. Trying to find an opening. Just manages to get it into Lahani in time. Roll. Back to Ben Ramdan. Good fake from him. And he is fouled on his way to the basket. Onto this smaller lineup, really confusing Egypt. We've got who are playing Omar Arabi. There he is, but Arabi, a big man, 7'2", doesn't really have a matchup defensively. Has to try and guard Ben Ramdan, who's so good at playing away from the basket. Roll, finds Ben Ramdan, and now Lahani, who also can play out on the perimeter, knocks down the three. Turnover from Egypt as they've got to get it over the half here. Michael Roll picking up full court. Nido loses him and does safely cross the halfway line before the 8-second violation. But Chanufi gets the steal. Then Ramdan to Abada. Abada can't finish this time, but gets the offensive rebound. And we'll reset here. Roll off the high screen, in no hurry. He's got Ben Ramdan wide open, and it was a good pass from him to Lahani, who couldn't handle it. Was it Chanufi, in fact? I've misidentified him. Either way, good pass that couldn't be handled. Penetration, finds the cutting man. Khalifa is fouled and gets the score. Good strong drive from Ayman Al-Mahagi. He is, and finds the cutting Khalifa. Khalifa, 0 of 3 from the field before this one. Just 1 point. He said they've only scored 4 field goals in the game, Egypt, outside of Hossein Marai. He has 4 himself, and even now, on this better start, just 9 field goals on the game. Marai has 4 of them. Roll, collects it on the wing. Finds Ben Ramdan. Ben Ramdan dribbles out. Everyone on the perimeter for Tunisia as Abada has to take the tough one. Arabi with the easy rebound. Shusha stops and goes. Tacks the ring, is rejected by Lahani. Here comes Ben Ramdan. He's got numbers. Omar Abada finds some room and lays it up. So Abada had failed to convert a couple of times in transition that time, though. Does a good job. Moves himself to 11 points. Double figures for him now. Arabi roll into the ring, gets a tough finish. Good pick and roll play that time from Egypt. Rare opportunity for Arabi, though. Haven't really seen him offensively so far as Roll takes the jumper. Doesn't go. Great tip in from Chanufi. Chanufi was exceptional last night. 13 points, 3 threes in 28 minutes. Very quiet tonight. Hasn't really been needed in the same way. Or hasn't got the same opportunity. Pushing that defense way outside the 3-point line. Khalifa, 2 on the clock, trying to find some room. It's going to be a 24-second violation. Egypt unaware. Frustration from Coach Amir. Nido is out. Point guard taking the responsibility for the team. And Matuk, who was the starting point guard tonight, comes back in. Number 31. Nahani next to Chanufi. Chanufi is effective in that low post. Turns and fires. Misses everything, though. And Arabi collects his 6th rebound of the game. A slightly out of control drive is fortuitous as it bounces or finds Arabi at the ring. I think it was a shot attempt from Mahagi. He'll get an assist for it as he failed to hit the ring. Michael Roll penetrates, finds Ben Ramdan wide open. Can't hit it. discussion between Lahani and his coach, Mario Palmer. A relaxed one, though, with a 15-point lead here. Shusha. Look for the advantage. It goes to Khalifa on the inside. Khalifa, good fake, but oh, what a rejection. Chinufi, excuse me, recovered well. Lahani! Second dunk for him. The high flyer. Really is an athlete. Nice addition to this Tunisian team that's got size, got great shooters. A player like him, just that speed and quickness on the inside. Michael Roll finds a batter. Look how much room he's got. Takes it and knocks it down. There's only 3 attackers for Tunisia, 5 defenders back for Egypt, but none of them wanted to stop the ball. And the lead has stretched to 19 points here as Egypt are forced to a timeout. Chinufi, the weak-handed block, leads to points in transition. Lahani gives it up and gets it back. It is 52, plays 33.
اطلع هم هنا وتديله اطلع برضه جسمه مش عامل فاول يا بابا اطلع هنا هو تعالى واطلع اطلع هنا اهو عشان جاي يديله ما انت قفلت عليه يا راجل
and selfish. Nothing happened and selfish, okay? And if you are the guy who pick here, roll the pick inside. The guy who pick here, roll the pick. And nothing happened here and play with time. And selfish, okay? 2 minutes, let's go, huh?
A lot of frustration in the timeout from Egypt then. Tough night for them so far. Offensively, have not got going at all. It's not really a game that they'll want to have here. A frustrating evening ahead of the big game, the crunch game against Cameroon tomorrow night. And the nightcap, that's the important one for them. If they can't win here, they have to win that one against Cameroon. And you don't want to go into that game with bad feelings and the frustration that Egypt have got right now offensively. Just a lack of confidence going into tomorrow night will play right to Cameroon's hands. End-line possession. Hathim Khalifa will bring it in. Clock to 10 seconds now. Matuk trying to find some room. Salah Mejri's come back in as Khalifa has been off tonight. 1 of 6 from the field. Abada skips it to Chinufi, and now Mejri against Morai. Morai tips it away. And he was a difference maker, also Morai, in that first half. And straight away, it makes a difference here. The steal and the assist in transition as he finds Omar Matuk for the score. Tough finish from the point guard. First field goal for him. Mahani finds Abada. Abada into Chinufi. Chinufi takes the baseline, draws the foul against Shusha. So many offensive threats, haven't they, Tunisia? Palmer does a great job. Palmer, despite the fact he's shaking his head, making sure his team get looks for the guys they want. Lahani, catch and shoot. And, almost any look for that man is good. 5 of 5 from the field. 11 points from him. He's hit a 3, couple of dunks. Now that mid-range shot as well. He really is a lovely foil to the other big guys that Tunisia have. Morai gets another score. Guys like Hadidani, a bit more of a spot-up kind of role player. And Lahani He is a scorer in every sense of it. Mejri finds Michael Roll. Roll got the switch against Khalifa. Mejri, lovely duck in, and he returns after the little jump hook from Mohsen Marai. Mejri hits one of his own. And Marai brings it down. Straight into the post against Salah Mejri. Roll comes to double team. They leave Khalifa wide open. And he said it's just been off for Khalifa tonight. Abada finds Roll. Last 30 seconds as Lahani takes another one. First miss of the night for him. Does mean his team will get another shot in this first half, though. Third quarter. Shanifi nearly gets the steal. 10 seconds on the clock now. Khalifa thought about it, goes to Marai. Sharif forces him into the double team. Marai is still able to spin away and get the score, though. 5 seconds left for Tunisia here. Abada flips it to Roll. Just deflected, and that will be the end of the third quarter here. 17-point lead for Tunisia. Another strong quarter from them. But for Egypt, who was the highest scoring quarter of the game, they started to find a little momentum outside of Mohsen Marai, but still a lot of work to do for them. 56 to Tunisia, 39 to Egypt. Statistics. As we see the highlights now, and a lot of them will be Tunisia. They've done a tremendous job in this game so far. Been impressed defensively with how well they've played. Egypt struggled to get anything going. Been a very business-like performance from Tunisia, and it's easy to see, isn't it, why current AfroBasket champions, and as we've repeatedly said, unbeaten here in qualification, heading towards the World Cup. And the question will be, can they spring some surprises in China in 2019? Should all go to form right now. There's no reason why they're not going to be comfortably on the plane to China. And how will they perform against some of the world powers, against the teams from the Americas, Asia and Europe? Young Tunisian fans will be eager to see that, I'm sure. Enjoying their time in the arena here. So, we're out onto the floor. Fourth quarter about to start. Egypt will have possession. They trail by 17 points. Mohsen Marai, a strong individual game for him, and it hasn't been enough. 13 points, 3 rebounds on 6 of 9 shooting. Kanadi pulls it out, waits for the screen from Marai. One way, then the other. Kanadi finds Marai, quick extra pass from him. Good ball movement from Egypt, but the three-point shooting has just been a very poor experience for them all night. 2 of 16 now they are, just 12%. Elmerbrook collects the ball, 7 on the clock. He'll come off the screen, fakes it and steps through, trying to draw the foul against Marai. Doesn't. Egypt will push. Matuk goes all the way and lays it up. Been impressed with Matuk today. Played with great energy. Said he hasn't been a main player for them in the qualification up till now. Got the nod starting tonight. Had a pretty good game against Chad last night as well. took 9 points in the starting role last night as well. He's now Madai brings it down. Matuk again penetrates. Shusha is fouled on the drive. Slimani picks up the foul. Look at the face. So he's not entirely sure that should have gone against him. As Matuk directs traffic. Nadi for three. Doesn't go. Make sure he grabs in the rebound. He swings it to the near side. Elmerbrook goes to Lahani on the switch. Lahani is a tough matchup to stop one-on-one. Said he's known in Tunisia as being one of the best 3-on-3 players in the country. That was how he established himself, really, as a household name. And then drafted him into the 5-on-5, have almost developed him to this format of the game. And seems to be growing in stature all the time. Meshri with another rebound. Get Marai to the outside that time. Just manages to get it over the halfway line. Matuk. First foul against Egypt, so we sideline possession. Shusha goes out. Kalaf comes in, first action for him. Number 40. Meshri puts it on the floor. It's rejected. Bibo, as he's got on the back of his name. Introduces himself to the game. Gets on the stat sheet with a foul. Meshri will go to the line. 8 points, 7 rebounds for Salah Meshri. That's the finish. Former MVP of AfroBasket. Currently playing in the NBA for the Dallas Mavericks. 61 games this season for the Mavs. Marai, no step here, got to finish over Meshri though. Malbrook backs it out, pulls the play. Slimani wants it in the low post. Takes his time, shot clock gets to 5, loses it, collects it once more. Gives it over to Meshri, someone's got to shoot it. Elmerbrook fires it up. Nearly gets the long one to go. Indecisive moment from Tunisia. It's going the other way. Foul, and it's going to be offensive. Matuk whistled for it. And, Tunisia won't want to finish this game the way they finished or played in that second quarter. They had the second unit in. This sort of team. Egypt got on their run and actually took the lead at one stage, I believe. Tunisia will want some momentum going into their last game. Three doesn't go. And of course they will face off tomorrow in their final game against Angola. That is the top of the table clash here in Group E. Assuming Angola can overcome Chad in the next game, coming to you from Rods. So foul. In transition, giving us unsportsmanlike. So at the line is Rami Gennady. He makes the first. 4 points from him. All coming from the line. Second just bounces out though. He will keep possession for his team. Matuk brings it down. Marai posts against Mejri. Mejri forcing him into that double team on the baseline again. Marai has to back it out. Tries to find some room. The length of Mejri bothering him though. Misses everything. Manages to save it. And looks like he's going to stay with Egypt. Great work from Marai. He apologises to the team for a poor shot. There's 6 on the clock for Egypt as Lahani goes out. Michael Roll comes back in. This is a good move, I think, from Tunisia. As I said, they won't want to go into that game against Angola without some sort of momentum. Coach Palmer knows that. Wants to finish this game strongly here. Brings Hadidani and Roll back in. Roll switching out. Wide open shot. Doesn't go. No one challenging on the glass for Tunisia though. And Khalaf gets the score. Lead to 15 now from Tunisia. Broke off the screen. One way then the other. There's some room. Perhaps should have tried to shoot it. Passes out. And now Michael Roll gives it back to Malbrook in the corner. Can't get it to drop. Egypt. Matuk. Now Gennady. They pull up. No, finds Marai. Quick turn and fire from him. Misses. And Tunisia. Bring it down. Slimani wants it against Gennady. Mismatch on the low post. Double team comes. So he has it taken away. Gennady with a good steal. Rejection from Mejri. What a chase down. He loves that chase down block, Salah Mejri, doesn't he? We saw it yesterday. It was one of the highlights. And once again, there he is. Chasing it down. Times it beautifully, Salah Mejri. Marai is fouled. It's going to be a technical foul as well. Mejri got the first block. Marai followed it up, was fouled. And I think this technical foul has been called. Tunisia call a timeout. Just lost their way in the last minute or what. Actually an unsportsmanlike foul.
Or you think
on the
or
rebound.
Not. 4:40. This is nothing. In 2-3 minutes, this is gonna go. We cannot make these fouls, technical fouls, and think like that all the time. Is this bullshit? All the time. Think by yourself and nothing. No, not for your team. All the time. We need to play now. 12 وانتم معانا هجمه لسه بدري. يلا رجاله يلا بينا يلا شباب يلا شباب رجاله يلا. واحد اثنين ثلاثه. يلا بينا تعال نلعب.
So Marai will be at the line. Officially, it has been listed as an unsportsmanlike foul against Slimani. So 2 shots for Marai and possession. This is the first. This is the second. So Marai had such a great first half, 13 points now. And 2 more free throws. No technical foul listed on the official statistics, but there must have been a technical foul as well. Nardi makes it, and now possession for Egypt, trailing by 15. Still a lot of time left in this one. We're only halfway through this 4th quarter. Ball screen. Meshri does a good job staying in front again. Look at the closeout from Hadidani. Shot clock to 5 now. Egypt buried in that corner. We'll kick it out. Good fake. Shot clock sounds. Another 24-second violation. Al-Maghadi didn't quite get it away in time, I don't think. So sideline possession. Good defense from Tunisia. Heading the timeout. Coach Palmer told his team this game is not over yet. They can't start to play like it is. He's definitely right. You could sense Tunisia had taken a little bit of foot off the gas. Helmerbrook, the extra pass. Hadidani now with 5 on the clock, trying to find some room. Does on the reverse. Oh, tough finish with the left hand. Good finish, Hadidani. There's Matuk. Penetrates. Too strong from him, though. Tunisia playing with 4 players. And Hadidani ties up his laces. Now he joins his teammates. Still 12 on the clock. Elmerbrook uses the screen from Mejri. Abada finds Michael Roll. Hadidani spins away again. Can't finish. Abada thought he was fouled on the rebound. Great work from Salah Mejri. It was 3-on-1 in transition, and the threat of Salah Mejri was almost enough. He lined up this block against Al-Maghadi. He tried to pass it off, and then Khalif couldn't finish. Possession for Tunisia then. Abada calls the play. Team fouls against both teams now. Any more fouls will result in 2 shots. Abada thought about penetrating, pulls it out. Roll now. 10 on the clock. Good feed. Oh, what beautiful team basketball from Tunisia. The extra pass from Hadidani, and Mejri finishes it off. A 3 doesn't go. Abada, no. Has it taken away by Matuk before Tunisia regain possession. Mejri tells Roll, calm down. And he will dribble this one out, use some time on the clock. Mejri now sets this screen. Roll curls off it, finds the open man, headed on. 5 for him, kicks it. Elmerbrook hasn't made one yet. In and out this time, and Abada collects another offensive rebound. 3rd rebound of the game for him. Roll again, will milk it. Milk these seconds away. Now with 5 on the clock, he's going to have to make something happen. Steps to the side, fires the 3. Doesn't get it, but Hadidani gets another offensive rebound for Tunisia. And then Salah Mejri lays it up. Makes it the largest lead of the game at 20 points here. Salah Mejri moves to 13 points, 1 rebound away from a double-double. That's the score before. Beautiful team play from Tunisia. As we're going to have a timeout. 65 plays 45.
جماعة في من ايه؟ تلعبوا
Mejri takes some applause, some high fives as he goes and takes a seat on the bench for this final 144. Job done for him, 20-point lead for his team. Job done so far for Mario Palma. One more win for them against Angola tomorrow night would really top off a great window once more. Amahagi kicks it out. The open three doesn't go. Fight for the rebound. Won by Egypt. Amahagi again trying to make something happen. Defense gets in front of him. Abdallah spins and finishes. Rami Abdallah gets the score. First field goal for him. Abada uses it, regains possession, and then Lihani gets up high once more. What a high flyer he is. What a game Lahani's having. 15 points now, 7 of 8 from the field, 6 rebounds for him. May well be one of his best games ever in a Tunisian jersey as the three doesn't go. Fight for the rebound. He's the man that got a hand to it. And now Muli passes to Abada, who lays it up for an easy two. Abada, another strong performer as well. 17 personal for him. Matuk brings it down in no hurry here. Egypt trying to get one final score. Mahagi kicks it. Matuk for three. Doesn't go. Lahani will collect another rebound. Add into those stats. 7 boards now for him. And Tunisia will walk this one out. They'll cross the halfway line and finish the game. An impressive performance from Tunisia. Felt like they always had another gear if needed. But defensively, very impressive indeed. Held Egypt to under 50 points. That is not an easy task at all. So Tunisia continue to remain unbeaten. 8-0 now they are. And they will set themselves up for their game against Angola tomorrow night, as Tunisia record the victory 69-47 over Egypt. Players will shake hands. Just a very clinical performance from this Tunisian team. I can't talk highly enough. It's a difficult encounter, and you've been playing so well to continue to stay motivated. But the team really were ready to play, and you've got to credit that man, Mario Palma, and of course his assistant coaches as well for having them prepared and ready to go. You know, defensively, so impressive. You look at the statistics of Egypt: 10% from three-point range, less than 41% from two. And Tunisia, despite the fact they only were 4 for 20 for three, managed to get the comfortable win. 24 assists for them on 30 made field goals. Impressive. They also recorded 8 blocks in the game. Helps when you've got a front line like Lahani, who had 2, and Mejri, who had 3 himself. Lahani, performance all round for Tunisia, but he wasn't the only one. Abada, 15 points alongside Lahani. Salah Mejri, 13. Ben Ramdan had 9 in the all coming in the early stages of the game. And of course, Michael Roll, that sort of quiet factor, 6 points for him, 7 assists. Ben Ramdan, 6 assists himself. Almost went unknown. So credit to this Tunisian team and the performance they put on the floor. For Egypt, Hossein Marai tried his hardest. Carried the scoring load in that first half. Finished with 14 points, 5 rebounds. And outside of him, he was the only guy in double figures. Next guy, Omar Arabi, who had 7 points and 6 rebounds. For Egypt, they need to regroup, and for both of these two teams, in fact, it's about the games tomorrow now. 2 important games: Tunisia against Angola in that fight for the top, and then Egypt facing off against Cameroon, a team right around them. fighting for that third place position and potential qualification to the 2019 World Cup. So I'm going to say goodbye night from Tunis. It's been a pleasure being with you. Tunisia take the victory here, 69-47 over Egypt, and continue to be unbeaten.